ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson.
And I'm Kendall Wright. Welcome to Sports Thursday. The Rosina Nesbitt National Sports Round Robins will swing into action on Friday. The teams will be here from Friday. They'll start at 5 p.m. tomorrow at the Bankers Field.
One island that will be noticeably missing at this year's tournament is Long Island.
Unfortunately, I'm in Long Island, so I'm going to try and start the series in Long Island. Hopefully, Long Island be down for round robin next year.
How does it feel, you being in Long Island, that don't have softball, you don't play it all the time, you have to come back to Nassau to play?
It's disappointing, very disappointing. And I really would hope to get the league started back in Long Island for next season.
And how can you get that league regenerated down there?
Once I get everybody together, get them excited, I know we're going to get it back on track.
On the KLC, they're calling it the Battle of Days. That's what they're saying it is. The first game will be between Abaco and Andros. The ladies will be playing there, and Grand Bahama and Abaco will play the second game. The official opening will start at 5 p.m. or 8:15 p.m. tomorrow night, and the feature will pit the New Providence Women's Champions, and they'll play Andros again. And that'll also take place tomorrow night, starting if you're watching the round robin tournament.
The teams from Nassau certainly comprise the majority of the national team members. They have good players. They have to come to the park willing and ready to play, and I think the squad from New Providence men will carry it. Last year, the Lady Truckers won the New Providence Championship, and they won the Nationals. I believe Sunshine Auto is equally able. The only one challenge they will have is the pitching bench is not deep. I don't know about the other islands, and so if Mary stays strong, she's going to do a wonderful job.
A long night in the New Providence Volleyball Association, all two games going the distance, 5 sets. The Basement beating out Technicians 25-18, 20-25, 27-25, 25-18, and 15-10. The women's game was a shocker. The new team, the Lady Warhawks, beating the defending champions, the Scottdale Vixens, 25-18, 25-17, 21-25, 25-23, and 15-12.
And a step back in time. The Bahamas was once a volleyball giant in the region. The names Winsome Davidson, Jackie Conyers, Margaret Albury, Jenny Dotson, and the late great even Jan Mortimer and Cora Hepburn, if you remember. Now that's some blasts from the past, but those teams made it all the way to the Pan-American level, and they missed out in qualifying for a spot in the world. Go back in time. Legendary Hattie Moxie was one of the country and the world's best national setters.
Dr. Norman Gay, he was a part of the soccer team when we went to the Pan American Games. When he came back home, he wanted to do a volleyball team. So we went to schools selecting persons like Margaret Albury, Celestine Wilson, Flora Roll, Cora Hepburn, Daisy Walker, Barbara Knowles. We selected a lot of athletes, and he started training volleyball. We used to go to Florida every end of the month to play in a Florida tournament against all the Orlando, St. Petersburg, and St. Patrick Air Force Base and every stuff like that. So it helped develop us for the national team. We used to take some beating, but after a couple of years, we dominated the English-speaking Caribbean tournament. They never could have beat us. So then we were able to qualify for the Pan American Games, the Central American Games. We went to the World Games. So our performance was pretty good. When we used to play volleyball, we used to go to the gym from 9 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the evening. Everybody had 3 people, 3-a-side tournament. The whole squad, if it was 20 of us, we do 3-a-side tournament for the whole day, every Saturday. 5 o'clock in the morning when Dr. Gay say, beach practice, 5 o'clock, everybody there for beach practice, and we run in. They had Mr. Selznick come from the United States to train us for like 6 months. When he say practice in the evening or whatever, we was there. It ain't the same no more.
The University of the Bahamas men's basketball team will be in action on Friday. The team will be missing a number of key players when they take on Florida College.
There's always the questions of the what ifs. This particular week in practice, we had a few injuries came into play. Big 4, big power forward, sprained his meniscus. Point guard going down with a thumb injury. So we're battling through the injuries and the trials as they come. But for the most part, we're ready to compete.
Well, welcome back once again, Mr. Wright. You are definitely a walking encyclopedia when it comes to sports. I mean, baseball is your favorite, so I'm going to let you take this one.
Okay, the World Series, as far as that goes, played last night. Of course, that's the second game. The Dodgers are playing the Houston Astros, and of course, we see Corey Seager right there hitting a home run. The Dodgers go up in that one 3-1. Now, everybody expected this one to be over, so the Dodgers is leading 3-1 at the end of 8 innings, and everyone believes it's over. But let's wait a minute. The Houston Astros hadn't been 56 years, and there it is. Correa hits a ground ball up the middle, and of course, the Houston Astros 3-2. The Dodgers then leading. Now everybody believed it's over. But Jensen's coming in. There's Jensen. He pitches one, and there it is. That one's gone deep. So the Astros finally tie the score in the 9th inning, so therefore extra innings. In case you went to bed early and you thought this one was over, it was not over, because the Astros tied the game 3-3. The Dodgers had gone 90 games, and there it is. Jose Altuve hits a home run, and of course now that's yet to come. That's 4-3. The Houston's leading. But watch this. You'll see that Altuve hits a home run, across the base. He's the guy who should have been the MVP. But there's his double play mate. When last have you seen this in the World Series? Carlos Correa, 5-3 the Dodgers, back-to-back. There's Altuve and Correa, shortstop, second base combination, 4th home run in postseason. But wait a minute. There's Puig. Puig hits a home run, and the Dodgers are back. 5-4 the Dodgers. Come back in the bottom of the inning. The Dodgers, as you see there, Puig going around the bases. And Houston, they've won yet? No, they have not won. Line drive, bases, got one going to right field. The Dodgers will tie the score. Now that's why they're calling this one of the greatest games in postseason history, the Dodgers and the Astros. Those persons who wanted to go back to 1977 to see the Astros and the Dodgers, they don't see it. But there it is. George Springer struck out 4 times in a couple of games, but Springer hits the home run for the Astros to lead, now 7-5. But wait a minute, folks, don't go to bed just yet. Because the Dodgers, they come back, and there you see it. There's another one, the home run. Now that one sets the major league mark for postseason home run. The Dodgers hit, and the Astros hit 8 home runs in all. And that's what it looked like last night, 7-6. So you'll see Puig there as the final hitter for the Astros. They strike him out, and the Dodgers lose that one after leading that one. And the Dodgers are now going down to Houston. They're going to play in Game 3. And let's look out, because the Astros have won 6 straight postseason games. They haven't lost at home. Everyone says the Dodgers are going to win it because of pitching. Well, the fat lady didn't sing just yet.
Well, I'm going to let you know, Mr. Wright, that the Dolphins are definitely going to win it tonight. What do you think?
Well, the Dolphins are going to play tonight. That's Thursday night football. If you go back with the Dodgers, I know you Dolphin fans, people are saying what's going on Thursday night because the Dolphins and the Ravens are going to be playing. The Dolphins are playing good, the Ravens are not. As you see in the photograph there's Landry celebrating a home run, and a home run shot as far as the end zone is going. That's what they call it in football, a touchdown. But I'm interested, Kelsey. You've got your quarterback out. So you've got Tannehill out. Cutler's been playing. Matt Moore's playing now. What do you look forward to?
Listen, Matt Moore, I turned off the TV on Sunday thinking that the game was over, and he pulled off a surprise. So I want everybody in the Bahama land to know that Matt Moore is going to do it again. It doesn't matter who is out. We are going to win this one. Let's go Dolphins. We're on a 3 games winning streak. Did you know that the Ravens is actually on a 4-game losing streak?
Now that's
it's all in our favor. So we're going to win. I'm here with one of the best in the country. He called a baseball game just now for us.
Well,
that was really good.
Let's see what happens in terms of the Dolphins and the Ravens are going to play tonight in terms of Thursday night football. But look, the Ravens, they've been tough a lot of times, but Joe Flacco's the quarterback. What happens? You'll see.
We'll see. That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.
I'm Kendall Wright.